How's it going, everyone? My name is System Z, and this is the Minecraft Let's Play. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you are doing great. As you can see, there are now 2 outpost buildings. That's right, count them 2. 1, 2. Boom, boom. Throw some potatoes at them. I'm gonna pick those up though, because I'm poor and I need food. But yeah, so I got another one built, as I said I was gonna do, and this one is not yet interior designed. It's it's not really much to fill. I just haven't really done it yet. There's literally maybe like 3-4 blocks. In fact, I was literally just gonna come and copy this design here, which is just crates, a crafting bench, and a chest, and then a torch stand thing. But I'll do that eventually. Oh, and I also have to do that. That right there. I thought I did it already. In fact, there might be one inside. I just put it on the wrong wall. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to take that out, and we're going to do that now. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to every single one of you who commented on last week's video. Or not last week's video. Last episode. Because I even posted this on Twitter, but I had like 64 comments and counting. And like 300 views. That's like the most uneven metric ever. It's just so weird. Normally you don't see that type of, activity on a video as simple as just, a Let's Play on my channel anyways. Or that's not what I was trying to say. Normally you don't see, that much activity on a video with that amount of views. Like that's almost, bizarre. So thank you to everyone who participated in the whole comment question of the day. And to go ahead and answer your question, yes, I do have the chosen person. And there were a lot of you who commented, so it was really hard for me to find one. And I saw a little bit of controversy in terms of, what I said last episode, and that I would choose the people who are active already on the channel. And let me just kind of clarify. I am perfectly fine with choosing people who, it might be their first comment. It's just I want to see quality in the comment, a good quality comment. And let's go ahead and, I guess without further ado, it's almost nighttime here, but let's go ahead and check and see what the comment was. I've also got a few other listings. So instead of doing a comment and quoting it, I kind of wanted to just say the sub of the day, Dragon Forgeworks. This is a new guy, and in fact, I know he came over from Iskel's point of view on the UHC. So welcome to you. And the reason I chose you is because every single time you comment, and I'm going to try and throw a few comments on the screen, but every time you comment, they're always filled out with detail and responding to like everything in the video. Like, you put detail and work into it, and it just shows me that you're invested. And you are also the suggester of, like I said last episode, Coleco Gulch or Pass for the name of the village, and I really like that one. Now, in terms of name suggestions, I got a few other ones that I really liked. Goldwing by Rafflezord, or not Goldwing, or Gold Ring, did I say that? Goldwing Ravine by Rafflezord, which is a cool name. Lynchwood by Frustle, and I like that name as well, and that name. So yeah, thank you guys for those, and there were tons of comments. Like I said, tons of comments. It's hard to choose, but a lot of you, definitely participated. And don't worry, if you weren't selected today, that doesn't mean that you won't be selected next episode. I mean, it's not really meant to be, a big deal or anything. It's just a good way to kind of showcase the people who, I enjoyed most in terms of commenting, and I really like your last comment, Dragon Forge Works. I'll just call you Dragon. I really liked your last comment. It was really detailed and really responsive. Now, as usual, I'm going to give you guys the next question at the end of the episode. What are we doing today? Good question, my friends. We are going to go ahead and make ourselves a bow fit for a king. Not really, but fit for someone with wings. Because as you guys know, flame bows are terrible for like elytra flight. Or elytra flight. I really don't know what to call it at this point. But we're going to use some of these. Oh no, I was so close. Oh man, I really want a brand new one. You know what? We'll just make one. Why not? We'll just make one. We may as well. Because otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here with a janky bow. And we don't want to do that. So I'm just going to make a few more sticks. And we'll be all set to go. But what else are we doing today? Good question to that random person. So I have a really cool building project today. It's actually kind of along the lines of what we've been doing, but it's going to be a unique build. I'm going to be building a fisher's building like over here, and it's going to be slightly in the water, and it's going to be very important to this whole town. I've actually gotten the whole town planned out now, believe it or not. So I'm really excited to see what we can do with it. But before nighttime comes, let's go ahead and get this bow all set up. And I do have books. I made sure to, enchant books over time and get the right ones that I needed. And I know down here, I believe, yep, there they are. I saved them. So we have Infinity, Punch 2, and Unbreaking 3. I'm fairly certain that those are the ones we're going to want. So that's going to cost 4. And that's, oh man, okay, so what should we call it? You know what, we can rename it later. I need to know what to call that bow. But replacing that, I need to put mending on it too, now that I think about it. That might be smart. And I'm pretty sure I've got mending somewhere. Thinking here, mending, hello. And this is probably going to break it. Oh, is that the right one? That's the wrong one. All right. Okay, yeah. There we go. Mending. Now we're all good. We've lost all of our enchantment. That's not good. Or all our I can't talk. All of our XP. We're down to 13. We were at 30. That's so unfortunate. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, and we're gonna. Oh, I can already sleep now. So what I'm gonna do before I cut to what we're actually gonna do is I'm gonna test out the bow and see if this was the right design. So I'm really hopeful that it is. So let's go. You know what? Actually, we don't even have to fly up to a spot. We can, hopefully, if this works, just do this. And no, come on, please tell me I'm gonna get more. Nope. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yes, this is the right combination for sure. Now this should allow us to well, I don't know. It's not launching me as far as I thought it would. Usually it sends you flying. I mean, this'll do, but I'm used to it sending me a lot farther. I'll have to check my other world and see what it was I had. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff together, and I will see you guys in just a moment so that we can continue building. I do hope you... Oh, man, I almost died. That almost killed me. I need feather falling, don't I? Ooh, wait, do I have a feather falling book? I did not check that. We may have a feather falling book. If we do, that would be very, very, very useful. We do not have feather falling. That is not good. So I'm not even going to be able to use those because otherwise I'm going to splat the ground real hard. But I do hope you guys like this little sign thing I did. Eventually I'll put the sign there. I want you guys to let me know which name was your favorite out of these. I really like the Goldwing Ravine, and man, I like them all though. Lynchwood is even cool. So out of these three, Calico Pass or Gulch, Lynchwood or Goldwing Ravine. Let me know which one's your favorite. And that is not the comment question of the day. That's only one of them. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff prepared, and I will see you guys in just a moment. All right, guys, I am back now, and we are all ready to rumble. So, oh, look at that soft landing. I am truly ready. I've gotten all of my stuff here, and we are all set and ready to go. Now, the only thing that I'm a bit bummed out at is I realized I totally talked in this intro for about 8 minutes, and that's way too much for just an intro. Because of that, I'm not going to be able to show you guys me building this whole thing. So what I'm going to do is build the structure with you guys, and then we are going to, I'm going to do some editing and, throw in some cool shots of me actually filling everything out. And then we're going to work on the dock, hopefully. But in the meantime, I need to get a picture out, which is the planning picture. Okay, there we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and get straight into this, because if I don't, then I will not have much time at all to do this, because the episode is already halfway done, essentially. And that's a little scary. So, yeah, but I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys while I do this, because as you know, we are kind of in a... sorry, I'm just looking at my plans at the moment. We're kind of in a talkative mood now on this Let's Play, which is cool. I'm really happy that I'm able to kind of focus. Let's take that off. Kind of focus enough just to, be able to do that. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 there. Cool. And I think that's right. That should be. Yeah, okay. And then 1, 2, 3, of course, and then this one here. But yeah, I'm really happy that I'm able to focus enough to be able to do, the talkative episodes where we just kind of talk about stuff. And what I'm going to talk about now is actually going to kind of fall into the comment question of the day, which I'm going to ask at the end of the episode. But I have a really cool thing coming up with a few awesome people. It's going to be really fun, and it's going to be in the spirit of Halloween. I'm not going to spoil too much, though. It's not really going to be, just this big thing or anything. But it should definitely be something that you guys enjoy, because it is for sure, for you guys. Like, this is definitely something we're doing for all of you. And for us. I mean, it's going to be entertaining nonetheless. I'm really excited to do it. We have not recorded it yet, and I believe we're recording it Monday. So I'm really excited to see how it all turns out, and it's going to be a fun experience. I'm not going to give you guys any hints other than that it is for Halloween. Not on the day specifically. It's probably going to be more around just a few of the days, like near Halloween. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. And it's going to bring back some old faces that we used to, collaborate with quite a bit, and some new faces for sure. But this is definitely something I'm excited for, and I think you guys should be pumped up as well. And so far, this is going good. I've got the structure perfect right now. And, I've got a lot of cool ideas, actually, for this whole, city. Well, town, really. But there is going to be, a big hotel thing over here that is going to kind of make it look, bigger than it should be. But it'll be cool, nonetheless. It's all going to fit, that's for sure. Okay, so this needs to go up by 3 blocks. So just like that all the way up. And then, like I said, I'm just going to fill everything out and actually build the farmhouse, on my own with some cool camera shots. And then we'll do the last minute little features and stuff that are going to make this unique last. Now, you may have noticed I didn't do any of the sandstone brick structure, around the building. And that's because it's such a weird placement that I could not do that. Okay, so now we need to get our brown hardened clay and just bring that all the way in. Oh no, I'm trapped. There we go. And get rid of this one here. Bring that in once again and connect it up, and we'll be all good and ready to go. And then we're going to do one on this side. And that's pretty much going to finish that up. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the comment question of the day, make sure to stick around for the end, because that is where I'm going to ask it, and it'll kind of make a little bit more sense as to what I was talking about. But yeah, so the structure is pretty much done. I've just got some last minute things to do. Obviously, I've got to fill everything in, but you guys have seen that with these. I already did all of that. I'm basically doing the same exact thing. But this is the shape. I'm going to go ahead and go into spectator mode so you guys can get a good view. And yeah, that's the shape I'm working with. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill it all in. And we're going to work on the dock around this area right after. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a moment. So you may have noticed that there is no sound coming through your headphones now. Well, I guess technically there is, because I'm talking now. So you guys already know what happened. My freaking audio, I mute it every time. Every time I do little camera shots, I always mute my microphone as well as my Windows audio so I can listen to music and build in peace. And I always forget to turn it back on. I need to just start setting a note. That way, you guys don't have to listen to me commentate over my what should be commentary. Man, this is extremely disappointing. But I didn't want to just trash the footage, because if I were to do that, then you guys wouldn't really get anything. You would just see the finished product, and that's not... I've already done that. It started as a joke, but now it's just ridiculous. So I'm going to get my stuff together. I don't know what is wrong with me in terms of this. So unprofessional, but it happens to the best of us. But anyway, so what I'm doing here is basically building the port. I keep calling this a farmhouse. I realized that while editing this, but it is just basically a farmhouse. I just did it again. I literally just did it again. It's a fish house. It's just the kind of thing where, I'm going to put a shop in the place or something like that. Just a cool little fishing place. Really, it's just a place for me to store my fishing stuff, not steal. But yeah, store my fishing gear. And I didn't really have a plan for it, so that's why you see me kind of just jumping around. But, I guess on the bright side of this, at least you guys are going to get good, commentary. Because I'm not building. I'm literally just watching with you guys. And I'm not even going to lie, though. I'm not used to it. And it's not fun. I would much rather have had the footage. And funny enough, I have the last clip's footage. Or not footage, audio. It's funny. But yeah, so I wanted to fill out the port and kind of, I don't really know what to call it. I guess dock would be better. I just kind of wanted to fill, is that even it? I know that, what is it called? Not a balcony. People build them in the back of their houses, and it's like a deck. That's it. It's kind of like a deck, really. A deck dock kind of thing. And I mean, I didn't have a plan for it, like I said. All I knew is I wanted it to be a half slab thin, have wooden pillars, and be a mismatch of jungle wood and regular oak. So yeah. And once again, please, I really hope you guys haven't left yet, because this is, like I said, it's extremely disappointing to me that I even did this. And hopefully it's still enjoyable nonetheless. I don't like the way it sounds without Minecraft noises, so it's making me worry here that this isn't as good. And I have no idea what I was even saying at this part. Probably just mumbling on about how I placed the wrong block, or how I can't talk while I'm commentating. Probably a few word mess ups here and there. But hopefully with editing I can make this at least somewhat entertaining. Now in this corner that you're, not really looking at now, I wanted to do kind of like a crate / gold storage area, and you'll see that here in a bit. I know that's one of the last things I do, so I don't know why I mentioned it now. It's just the one thing I do remember. But yeah, so it's funny to me that this has happened though for the past 3 episodes. I think I've always had some sort of problem. So you guys can rest easy knowing that after this, you will not have to worry about me and my messed up audio shenanigans. But I guess during this time I could just talk to you guys, just kind of let you guys know what's going on with the channel. But I am going to kind of hold off on that before I do that, though, because looking at the audio markers, I see that the clip is almost over, and I'd probably ought not to start a conversation and then immediately have to cut the clip. So I'm going to go ahead and do what should be a transition, and I guess I'll see you guys in this little meeting area we've got here in just a moment. Hey, no worries. One more clip and you have audio again. So at this point in the video, I'm probably making a pretty witty joke about how, it's daytime now and now we can continue. I don't know. It's probably pretty lame. I don't know why you watch me in the first place, because I'm an amateur. As you can tell right now. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys, I guess, just about what the channel's doing and just all these opportunities I've had, and kind of along the lines of the stuff I was talking about in this actual video before I had audio issues. So I don't really have much time, because this is like a 4-minute clip, and then we have audio again, thank goodness. But basically, I've been networking a lot lately. I've made a lot of new friends, and I've been able to talk to a lot of new cool people and been able to plan some awesome stuff. And I think you guys should hopefully be excited for those. And as I said, we're recording one of the things Monday, and that's going to be a huge thing. But just to hold you off, a little sneak peek. Not really a sneak peek, but just kind of a hint. It has nothing to do with the video, but it is a good hint. There is going to be a build battle episode Monday with Pixel Riffs. And that is not what I'm talking about here. The video we're going to be doing is way cooler. It's just, that's a good hint as to what we're doing. But just on that topic, there's going to be some pretty cool people in there that you guys haven't seen on the channel before. Except for 2 of them, I guess, technically. It's going to be a good opportunity for you guys to get involved with the videos and kind of engaged a little bit more. Hey, look at that. There's the part where I'm putting in the gold and the crate. There it is. But yeah, hopefully I'm syncing up these videos right, because, yeah. Anyways, what was I on about? Yeah, okay, so we've got a lot of cool opportunities coming up. And then a lot of you have kind of been saying, hey, System Z, you should collaborate with Grian. And then it's kind of like the whole, hey, System Z, you should join Hermitcraft. First of all, you know, it's not in my ability to just up and do that, but I will say that Green and I are talking quite a bit, at least lately anyways, and I think you guys should expect to see something soon. There is no guarantee. He's a busy guy, but luckily, you know, he follows me. He hopefully, I think at least thinks my content's cool. So there should definitely be something, you know, in the future. I know he's going away soon, so probably nothing within the month, but I do definitely want to do some stuff with him because he's a really talented guy, and you guys have been asking for it. So, I mean, again, no guarantee, but that might happen. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming to the channel. So, you know, I've kind of enjoyed it now. I've kind of adjusted to this whole no audio thing. It's a good way for me to talk to you guys. But yeah, so future me says, thank you for commenting on last video, by the way. I hope to see the same kind of response on this episode. That'd be pretty rad. But here in just a moment, we're going to have audio again. Thank goodness. I hope you guys are happy. And hopefully you haven't left the video yet. This has probably been about 7 minutes of me talking and no Minecraft sounds. I'm going to put some music though, just so it's not totally bland. Look at that waterfall, I'm saying, probably, or something. I don't know. I think I was talking about fish at this point. Yeah, I don't know. But there's a lot of cool stuff. You guys should totally be stoked about it. And yeah. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead, get right back to where we have audio again. In just a moment. I got to time this perfectly. And I'll see you guys there. Would you just look at that beauty right there? That squid is I'm just kidding. Yeah, so this is the fish house, and I think it looks great. There is a little bit of stuff missing, and I will place that on my own time. But yeah, I think it looks great, and I love the placement too. It looks a little weird right now, but trust me, it'll all make sense eventually once things are kind of here and filled out a little bit more. Now, on that note, next episode, you're probably going to come back to some stuff already being placed and built. I might do those on the live stream, but I am definitely going to do a little bit more progress rather than just, you know, each episode do one new build. I've only done it this time because, well, you know, this was like the introduction to the style. That was the outpost, which is unique, and this was a fish house, was a little bit unique. I mean, it's the same design, but we've got some cool stuff here on the back. But next episode, we're probably going to work on something over there, and I'm excited because it should be cool. It'll be like the first thing that actually kind of represents gold mining. So that'll be neat. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this fish house. I think it looks pretty cool. It's more of just a lake house. But just a place where people could come in the town to fish. There's going to be like a shop in here. Maybe we'll do the interior in a few episodes or something like that. Because I do want to do a cool little shop and then like a loft area for like a bedroom. And then this area would just be a pass-through just because, I mean, it leads to the back. But yeah, so a shop, a little loft area, and just that kind of stuff. It's going to be really cool. But we don't have much time left, so let's go ahead and go over the long-awaited, probably, comment question of the day. Comment question of the day. What are 1 or 2 topics themed around Halloween? So, for example, just provide, you know, 1 or 2 different 1 or 2 word things around Halloween. So like pumpkins, candy, ghost, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be useful for me. You're probably not really going to see it in the Let's Play. It'll be part of another video. But I'd like to know to, you know, broaden my thought process. Or you can choose between that or what is your favorite part of Halloween? So do you like the trick-or-treating part? If you're younger, do you like dressing up? Do you like the atmosphere? Do you like the candy? All that kind of stuff. And Navi's apparently tired of me talking. I don't know if you guys heard that. She did like a light growl. She's a meanie. But yeah, anyways, these are the comment questions of the day. Now, if you do this one, the what are 1 or 2 topics themed around Halloween, I really encourage you guys to kind of comment more than just 1 or 2 words. But yeah, so let me know what you guys have in mind for that and what you think of this build here. And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, let me get all organized here. We cannot have armor on while we do our intro. My name has been System Z. You guys have been totally awesome. This has been the Minecraft Let's Play, I think part 61, so we're getting up there. 100's coming close. It is definitely coming close. We're halfway there now. A little bit more than half, but yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.